Used to strike the ball furiously from that sort of distance. It was something he did every match. He knew a long-range effort was on the cards, at least somewhere in the game. Chukwu can produce special moments from deep, but not on this occasion. Goalless through the opening 10 minutes. Ismaila threads a ball into a pocket of space in midfield, picked up by Walildin. Usually turned around. Nigeria have opportunities open up. Hadi Haruna tucked into a pocket of space, so to Adidayo, pick up on it now, finds Haruna, who's quickly closed down, but still gets his pass away to Alimi. He2 holding it up. Taiwo out wide. This time keeps it on the ground, and it ricochets off a couple of players before making its way out of play. I think of Anthony Ijoma last, and Eric Schell displeased. To Anthony Ijoma. A dozen goals this past season for Abia Warriors. That finished third overall in the league standings. Remo Stars claimed the title. And the Sagamu side, head of the Port Harcourt team, Rivers United, with 7 points. The Warriors finished third with 60, 11 behind the eventual champions. Nduka to touch on it. Genge, 17-year-old who's come off a very impressive season. In doing so, has earned himself a free contract with Leeds United. The team that won the championship this last campaign will play in the Premier League this coming season. He'll join the under-21 side when he turns 18 next month. Is on the bench today, replaced by this man Ahmed, who looks to feed. Nduka clears. Sudan are missing a couple of key players. Injury concerns as they turn over the ball, and it's an opportunity spurned by Abdul Munim. Ramadan Agab and Mohammed Abdul Rahman Al Gurbal, as he's known, both injured. Thwarting some of the plans laid down by Kwesi Appiah, 65-year-old Ghanaian coach in charge of this Falcons of Gideon side. 16 clean sheets in his league campaign. Nawal Mustafa turning out for Shooting Stars Sports Club, 25-year-old, wearing jersey 16, given role number 1 for Nigeria. Part of the squad is the very exciting Ebenezer. In the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations in May in Egypt, saved a couple of penalties in the shootout win over Senegal. It took the Flying Eagles into the semi-finals to secure their place at the next FIFA Under-20 World Cup. It'll be played in Chile. And was again the star in the penalty shootout win over Egypt to secure third at the tournament. To Chukwu. Ricochets kindly for Sudan. Musa Kanti is a long way back. And a rescue act from Ismaila. Vic Ismaila. Excellent defensively, but can score as well. Actually found the back of the net in qualifying against Ghana. And that 3-1 win in the second leg in the second round in Uyo. Nigeria qualified from Western Zone B. Junior Nduga also scored. A couple of goals scored by defenders on the day. Ahmed. Next towards Hussein Kanti. Ahmed can't keep it in play after receiving from Adil. Opportunity lost for Sudan. Good pressure from Nigeria. This time it was Taufik Abayomi, Rivers United man. Diao, creative midfielder, tracking back to help out defensively. Sudan look for a way forward, and indeed they've come unstuck. Salahuddin Adil is called for a foul on his opponent Taufik. By Taufik, moving forward dangerously. Up towards Alimi, couldn't quite find him. The referee says free kick Sudan, based on a call, I think, from his assistant referee. It seemed that his assistant referee had made the call. Alimi looks displeased. The referee explains the situation. Approaching 20 minutes in this tie, no goals as yet. Shell felt his side only played around 20 good minutes in their opening group stage game against Senegal. Many who watched it would have suggested they played a good few many minutes more. Quality football, but were undone by an error. Seized upon. Maybe an error here, tidied up by Ismaila. Also saying Kanti turns it around nicely. Ahmed onto it. Players waiting. Ali is expecting a ball to come his way. It's just in behind him and cleared. "20 minutes gone. Goalless in Zanzibar. Ball bounces around. Adil thrashes the ball furiously straight into the body of Ngenge. Taking the breath out of him here. The opponent Ali Abdallah landed kindly for Adil, who hit the ball on the turn. He hit it hard and straight into the body of the central defender, the impressive teenager. Back on his feet and then looking to mark Adil. Sudan will feed from the corner. No shots on target from either one of these sides. Corner. Sudan can't change that. Forward again. Nigeria have got two. Through ball here. Was he onside? Anthony Ijoma strikes it cleanly beyond his opponent. Nigeria lead. Protestation from Sudan, but Nigeria on transition have made brilliant use of the ball and broken the deadlock halfway through the opening half. Anthony Ijoma, who looked so promising as a goal scorer in the preparation matches, has scored in the tournament proper. Nigeria have their first at Chan 2024. Excellent use of transition ball, flick forward. Now that'll be checked. The referee was happy that the assistant referee said no offside. The finish was excellent. The question is whether or not he was in the opposition half when the ball was passed. or if he was behind the player passing the ball. It's very tight. It looked a marginal call. Sudan prepared for kickoff. It will be checked. Nigeria wait patiently for the decision. It is being checked, and VAR is going to cancel it out. It is. Excellent use of transition ball. Choma is only marginally offside. And as a result, the goal has been chalked off. So goalless it remains. Just in an offside position. Also Hussein Kanti. Feet in, it's clear at the back post. The header was there. It's an own goal from Ngenge. Pressure from Sudan is told immediately after Nigeria have a goal disallowed. Sudan go up the other end and score. Abdul Razik, the player of the match in the 1-1 draw against Congo, gets to celebrate. He struck the frame, but it's an own goal by Ngenge that gifts the Sudanese Falcons of Gideon the lead. They took the lead against Congo. They've taken the lead against Nigeria. It is a couple of minutes of absolute drama here in Zanzibar. Musa Hussein Kanti with a deep probing ball that beats Ngenge in the air. Abdul Razik then hits the woodwork. It rebounds kindly. Well, that's not just ambitious, it's completely overzealous from Abdul Razik Taha Yagub, one of the more experienced Al Hilal players. Sudan actually last completed a league season in a home and away format in 2022. Al Hilal were crowned champions by 3 points from Al Merrikh. It was 77-74 in terms of points. Also won the cup crown. Ball in. Away from Abdul Razik. Falls kindly for Hadi Aruna. Didn't have time to control it and find a teammate though. Nicely worked around the answer by Adidai. Going to Nigeria. While the 2023 season started, it was abandoned early on in 2023. In Sudan. There was a Super League that was played in 2024. It was the three-team, two-match situation played here in Tanzania, but in Dar es Salaam. Non-official championship, but it was used to determine the three Sudanese entrants for the CAF Cup and the CAF Champions League. From the corner, Nigeria feed. El Noor doesn't get on the end of it. Free kick, Sudan. Half an hour has come and gone. It is Kwesi Appiah's Sudan who lead by a goal to nil. That has brought a few challenges. Walildin scored against Nigeria in a 3-1 defeat in Group D of the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations. It was his first international goal. He'd have fond memories of striking against Nigeria. Leaves it here. Ahmed takes, cleared by Nduka, and a long-range effort. Looked to be heading off target. Struck by fullback Yasir Awad. Nigeria threatened on the breakaway. Anthony Ijoma wanted the ball forward. It comes back to Adedayo. Not the worst idea, but not the best of finishes. Tawfiq Abayomi. Had a chance to collect. Skuru Alimi also put himself in space. And Hadi Aruna striking it high of the target. Beyond the half-hour mark. Oh, it's just hoofed forward. Ali Abdallah, a little too ambitious in trying to get there, and he's tugged his opponent to ground as well. Gets back up. Just carries on with his business. The other point that I was making about Sudan and the lack of genuinely competitive league, and something that was witnessed in the opening fixture against Congo, was that the players were fatigued before the 90. It might have led to the equaliser from Congo. Ball out of play on the far side. Sudan throw. Something that Sudan will need to be watchful of during this game. But they're up against a very tough side. Nigeria. They brought a certain confidence to this tournament. They played as a team. They were well structured. Far side. For a run straight through the Sudanese midfield, brought to a rather abrupt halt for Tawfiq Abayomi. Adedayo. And behind the defensive line. A little rescue act. Bashir with the defensive duties. 10 minutes to go to half-time. Sadiq Ismaila is a long way forward. Mazin. Flick to his Al Hilal teammates. Ali. Mr. Choku. Pass out wide. Daiwo. Got the ability to deliver some telling crosses. You get himself into a position, scuffs it slightly, but it's still alive for Nigeria. It's put out to safety. So corner to Nigeria. Walildin with a recovery run from midfield to help out his defence. An international for almost a decade. Made his debut against Gabon 9 years ago. The Khartoum-born midfielder. Guided Mali to the semi-finals of the last Africa Cup of Nations to Derek Shell. Former Mali international, 16 years a professional footballer. All of those years played in France. Delivery in. El Nour. It's a full fist on this. Nduga with a touch out. Away by Mazin. Tuchuku. Nduga. Back by Adedayo. Ngenge. Pichuku will slip on the slightly dewy surface. Might bounce kindly for Sadiq Ismaila, who got himself into a very promising position, wins possession as well. Referee says handball, free kick Sudan.